Good afternoon to all our St. Patrick's CBC staff. Yeah, it's been quite an unusual week for all of us, and the fire on Monday evening was a tragic and traumatic event, but there's lots to be grateful for. We've come out of with no injuries, and it could have been so much worse, but it's traumatic for everybody. It's traumatic for the staff involved in it. It's traumatic for the children. We're very fortunate that we've been able to get them into Girls' High's boarding house, and we hope they're going to agree to that on a long-term basis until we've rebuilt the boarding house. But they're safely there, and I think we just need to give the children a little bit of space, and the staff, understanding that they're traumatized. But at the same time, they need to get back on the horse. They need to pick up where they left off, and they need to, they can't wallow in their own self-pity for too long. So that's why we got them back to school as soon as we could on Wednesday, and let's pick up the pieces and carry on going. I think there's a couple of things that I'd like to just share with you. First of all, thank you for everybody who came and helped and did words of encouragement and everything. It's most appreciated. Secondly, that the cause of the fire, this is something that we're not sure of, and it's not really very good to speculate, but there is no suggestion of arson or somebody setting the building on fire intentionally. It is more than likely an electrical fault caused by an appliance, possibly a heater, and but we don't know the details of that, and it might come out in the forensic investigations, but we're not sure. But what we can ascertain at this stage, it's a normal accident that took place, and hopefully it doesn't cause anybody any trauma. In terms of going forward, certainly we're going to we have an insurance claim that might take a while to get sorted, but we believe that we're adequately insured, and let's hope that that's the case. We will also try and maintain the facade of that building. It's a historic heritage building, and we'd hate it to lose its character. But obviously, internally, we need to try and design it in a way that's more appropriate for a boarding house than the old building, and this is a good opportunity for us to start with a bit of a clean slate or blank slate and take that building forward in something that we can treasure going forward. And that will probably take a year, or certainly not before the end of the year. So it is a bit of a longer term plan, but that's unfortunately the process. But time goes so quickly, as we know, and next thing we'll blink and that boarding house will be up and running again. Yeah, I mean, these sort of tragedies that happen end up, causing us lots of concern and heartache, but it does have positive sides. And the positive is I've felt that the boarders amongst themselves have pulled together. There was a little bit of squabbling that was going on there early in the year and silliness happening between them, but hopefully this will bond them together a bit more and pull them together, and the loyalty to each other. And I've seen an unbelievable spirit from our staff of camaraderie and encouragement, and seeing each other maybe slightly differently, and let's encourage us to continue doing that. We don't have to wait for a tragedy to end up being bonded together and being emotionally tighter as a team, because we all know that we would never achieve anything if we all tried to do it individually. It's when we all work together that we achieve the best that we can. And we do all this in the best interest of our children and the students of the school. And the better we pull together, the more we appreciate each other, the more we are kind and loving to one another, the better we'll be as a school and more fulfilled as individuals. I know so many of the staff who have now really sunk their teeth into trying running with some of these projects. They just seem to have a glow in their eyes of, I'm doing something for the school that's having a positive impact, and not just coming every day and going through the routines. I'm really making a difference to the children and the school. And thank you to everybody, and let's continue with that enthusiasm.